So what I'm gonna start with is start taking off the AC compressor, which you can see is 1, 2, 3 bolts holding that on to this bracket and this bracket, which is also part of the alternator and pulley bracket, and also connected to this tensioner pulley. So they're all intertwined with one another. But to take this off, all you do is take 1, 2, 3, and that should come off. So those are the 3 bolts, lefty loosey on the bottom pulley. This one is gonna be righty loosey. Righty loosey, and that should come off. That'll be the tensioner pulley, and this one will be lefty loosey. And this will be your small top pulley. There we go. Keep those in line. After that is we can go ahead and take off the water pump pulley, which is going to be 312 or 10 millimeters. I'm going to say 10 millimeter. Yep. So lefty loosey, righty tighty on this. After you got your 3 bolts, your pulley should just pop right off, just like that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bolts, and there's a gasket in between there. Then there's a gasket in between the water pump pulley cap to the housing. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My next step is I'm gonna go ahead and turn this crank, get these 3 markings right up to this marking right here. There's 10, middle, and T. So that middle one is top dead center. So now after looking at the Serpentine timing chain side, it really isn't that complicated once it's actually out of the car. Well, out of the engine bay. Here on out, I'm gonna have to take off these 3 bolts right here that hold on this timing chain motor mount. Now when you loosen these 3, this bracket should come off just like that. And then you have these 3 bolts. Take off that bracket. Now that the bracket's off, you can see how clean my timing chain cover was when I put it all back together. And you can see this buildup right here. Now we're gonna have to take off this bolt and this bolt. That will take off the tensioner. This one. So there it is. Right behind that is where it bolts up, and this is where nuts and bolts fall, and it usually falls right in that crack and falls right there. So oh, there's another one. All right, there we go. To get the oil pan off, you have 1, 2, 3 bolts. I'm assuming they're 12 millimeter. 12 millimeter. Extension. This will be a 13. You can lower these bolts and this bracket should come off. There we go. Bolt back in there. So you have 3 bolts there, and then you got this one that goes to the AC compressor. Then you have these 3 bolts that go into this bracket. So far, 1, 2, 3. And then you got the 3 bolts that go onto there, like this. And you got 2. So there we go. Alright guys, I hate to end this video, but I am wrapping up for today because I have to get ready for work and or just to go hang out with my baby girl. Lexi, hi. You wanna go for a walk? You wanna go for a walk, baby? Mwah. She is such a precious little girl. And I love her coat. You have a beautiful coat, huh? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi? No? Okay. So guys, hopefully you guys smash that like button. hopefully you guys like this video. Leave a comment down below if you want, and if you have any questions regarding the Serpentine time and chain side. Now, in my next video, I am going to take off the coil packs, valve cover, and then my time and chain cover, and expose to you guys my time and chain, and hopefully everything is still timed and everything is good working condition. After that, I'm gonna go ahead and take off my oil pan so I can actually see what's inside the oil pan. So I might take the oil pan off first, and then the valve cover, and then the time chain, but who knows. That's why you guys should definitely subscribe and stay tuned, guys, all right? So be easy and stay tuned. Peace.